Hello everybody, this is Sade's Tarot Tea. And welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about the zodiac sign Virgo. So like always, you guys know the drill by now, I hope. I will be addressing some celebrities that are Virgos. So we have Michael Jackson, duh, Jada Pinkett Smith, Beyonce, Amy Winehouse, Michelle Williams, and then we have the incredible Rose McGowan. So what can I say about Virgos? I love clowning on Virgos because I think that's a fun way to start the video. Wow, I'm gonna clown on Virgos already. But I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for Virgos because I have my rising in Virgo and I actually relate to this sign a lot. Also, I have to say this because, you know, my sister will be all embarrassed, but my sister's a Virgo and I think she's hilarious. So let me start off with the things that I love about Virgos. The things that I love about Virgos are they are so funny to me. They have the most dry sense of humor I have ever heard. They typically love to be the one to correct people. Virgos love correcting people. They love telling people when they said something wrong. They're like, if you say the wrong grammar on something or you say the wrong pronunciation, they're just like, I'm sorry, what was that? Like, could you say that again because you said it wrong? Or they'll have a way of checking you. They'll just be like, you mean this? And you're like, oh yeah, right. But meanwhile, the Virgo's just like, dumbass. Like, they're just looking at you like dumbass. Like, you should fucking know how to say that. That's a fucking simple word. Dumbass. They're typically the ones always calling people out when they're the first to point out someone that looks stupid. They're just like, do you even understand how fucking stupid you sound right now? And it's just, when the Virgo relaxes, you start to see that. But here's the thing that I love clowning on them about, because it never ceases to amaze me. The thing that I love clowning on with Virgos is that they are so perfect when you first meet them. They're just very like, yes, oh, hi, nice to meet you, this and that. And you're like, oh my God, this Virgo is so sweet. And they're just like, like trying to hold back what they really want to say, trying to hold back their true personality. And Virgos, I'm not coming for you, but this is hilarious that you guys do this. I notice it. And you know, I'm the same way because like I said, I am dragging myself. I am a Virgo rising. I do this shit all the time. And when I first meet people, I'm very on point. I'm very like perfect. And I'm very like, you know, like a robot. You know, when you first meet a Virgo, they're just very like shy and they're very much to themselves and they're very like, oh my God, like, I'm such a nice person. I would never say anything wrong. I would never hurt you. I would never do this. I would never do that. Basically covering up who they truly are, whatever that is, whatever that is. So I've noticed that when they do this, watch as they fucking relax. You will start to see a completely different person. They start coming out of their shell. They start talking like this. They start, you know, saying the most craziest jokes to you. They start clowning on your ass. They start embarrassing you. And you're just like, Virgo, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, surprise. I've been this person all along. But by that time, it's too late. You're already friends with them. But like I said, in every video, I like to drag some of the signs. I love dragging them. I love dragging Virgos because they're funny. And they can get real crazy. Like, Virgos typically are ones that, you know, they like to be perfect. The Virgo likes to always say and do the right thing. But once they relax around you, oh, it's all fair game. And you will get your feelings hurt when you first start becoming friends with Virgos. You will, well, at first you guys will be fine, and then slowly you will start to be friends with them and they will start letting their guard down. But my friends, just watch that Virgo relax. It's very funny. What I mean by this is they just love clowning on people. That's how you know that a Virgo likes you. If a Virgo is always trying to make sure that you are your version of perfect. Oh, don't worry. I'm just trying to help you. I'm only saying this because I love you. I only say this because I care. I only criticize your beer belly because I care. I want you in the fucking gym because I care. You know, some Virgos may not say flat out you need to go to the gym, but they'll drop little hints on whatever that is that they think that you need to improve, or they'll be very passive aggressive with it, and you're just kind of like, Virgo, are you sure? Like, are you serious? And they're like, I'm only saying this because I care. And you're like, but shouldn't you love me and accept me for who I am? And they're like, yes. But I also want you to be the best version of you that you can truly be. And if I have to be the bad guy, and I have to tell you, you know, Sally, you need to work on this. Sorry if there is a Sally that comes across my video. But blah, blah, blah. You know, you need to work on this. And because I truly care. Okay? But Virgos, here's the thing. They love for everybody around them to look perfect. They love everyone around them to be perfect. And am I coming for Virgos? Just a tad. But you know why? Because I got my rising in Virgo, like I said. I got my rising in Virgo. So Virgos, don't get offended. I think it's funny. I think it's very fascinating. It's very amusing. And I just love being around Virgos because here's me as a Capricorn. I'm like, Virgo, I can't wait to see you relax. And I like saying to them, that's very cute, but how are you really? And they look at me, they're like, what are you talking about, Sade? This is how I am. And I'm like, relax. Like, let's just see. Let's just see you relax. But they don't. Sometimes I don't even say anything to them and I just let them relax. And then I start seeing it. I'm like, there it is. And then the minute, because I'm a rising in Virgo, like I keep saying, Capricorn sun. I don't like being corrected. So what Virgos like to do is correct. And it's very funny because they'll correct you. And I do the same thing. Like I said, I'm dragging myself, but it's just funny because you're like, there it is. There it is. You corrected me. So some of the things I really love about Virgos is that they're super loyal. They really care about the people in their life. Sometimes they don't always go about it the right way, but when they do, it's really nice because you feel like you have such a good friend. They're typically very optimistic. They can be pessimistic, but they love to be very optimistic at the same time. They like to be their best friends' motivators. They like pushing people around them. They typically can be very hot-headed if they're comfortable with you, especially if they have a lot of fire in their chart. But for the most part, Virgos can be very level-headed and they can help you see all the perspectives of everything. And having a Virgo in your corner is one of the best things you can have because they're very supportive. Virgos are super supportive and they're that friend, honestly, that's just like ride or die. Like they're like, oh, you need me to roll up on somebody with you? Like, cool, like we'll go do that. I love it. So typically you want to have a Virgo in your corner, even though I spent most of the video clowning on them. But I only clown on them because I really love them. And I relate. So Virgos, I hope you like this video. I really wanted to do something a little bit different with your video. I really love you guys. I admire your strength. I admire how much a Virgo will not look back once they're done with people. They are typically done as well. They're that zodiac sign that doesn't put up with bullshit. They know their worth. And I want to stress about this a little bit before I end this video. They know their worth. Virgos know what type of person they are. Sure, some Virgos can be very superficial and like they're typically very beautiful. You know, no pun intended on my Virgo rising. But I'm just kidding. But typically they can be very humble though at the same time. But they know they're the shit. So yeah, I love that. I love being around Virgos. Typically I love going out with Virgos because they look good. They always look good. And they're looking at you like, why don't you match what I look like? And they can't stand when someone looks bad. If you go out and you embarrass a Virgo, oh God, don't embarrass a fucking Virgo. Don't embarrass them because they will not forgive you. They will be like, you made me look like an idiot, because they are very much about looking perfect. having the right people around them, looking like they always know what they are doing, because typically they're bosses. Virgos are bosses. I don't know. Jada makes me think of Jada Pinkett Smith, and Beyonce, of course. Like, Virgo bosses, right? They love making sure that they own their shit. They love walking their shit. They love talking their shit. And they always have something beautiful to say. They always have something. They're ruled by Mercury, so they're all about communicating. They can typically go back into themselves. They like to be alone. A lot of times Virgos don't like to associate a lot of times with people. They don't like people in their space a lot. They're very private people, and they're very loyal, and they're very understanding people, but at the same time, they don't trust very easily. And it is very hard for a Virgo as well. Like I was saying about Cancer, it's very hard for a Virgo to let people in, because when they are loyal, they are loyal. But don't get it twisted. The Virgo will not put up with your shit. They will drop you if they feel like you're cramping their style, if you feel like if you're a fucking embarrassment, because Virgos are always on time. They always got something to do. They're very punctual people. They're very OCD type of people. They're very clean. Like, I'm talking clean people, and you should see my fucking room. It's Virgo rising all over it, okay? I don't know how many times I gotta say I'm a Virgo rising, because I love it. But it also makes me very health conscious, okay? But they are all about their self-image, and unfortunately they get told that they're very like narcissistic. They can fall prey to this for sure. There are Virgos that are very narcissistic and just care about what is on the outside rather than what is on the inside. But Virgos can come off very superficial, very like hard to crack, because once you get a Virgo to open up, you start seeing just how in-depth their mind works, just how intellectual they truly are, just how smart they are. And a lot of Virgos can show you that they're very intellectual, but for the most part, they like to keep that to themselves, because it's a very private thing for them to be very of what they know. They don't like sharing that with a lot of people. It's very intimate for them. It's very private for them. So if a Virgo does open up to you and does tell you, hey, like, I was thinking this today and I just have this like world revelation, then you should listen, because they don't just tell that to anybody, you know? So that was my video on the Virgo male and female. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had to drag you guys in the beginning because I relate so much. So just know I was dragging my fucking self, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed. Virgos, comment below. Let me know about you guys. Let us all know. Educate us. Like I like to say, mean comments are getting blocked, deleted on site. And, you know, we're going to keep it clean and sweet and nice here, okay? So don't make me have to block y'all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. This was the video on the Virgo male and female. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I hope you guys are having a good day or night. Bye.